Hey guys, I am back with another video, and today we're going to be talking all about how to work at home with kids and keep your sanity. Hey, listen, I am LaTersa Blakely and you are on Living Your Best Life, and I am super thrilled to have you here today. So for those of you that are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn on those bell notifications so that you won't miss another episode. So I typically upload new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So listen, tell all your girlfriends, tell all your peeps, listen, they need to be on this channel because today we're going all in. So listen, let's just jump right into it. So y'all know I always have my notebooks because if I don't have my guide, I will be all over the place, you guys. So listen, today we're talking all about how to work from home and keep your sanity. For those of you that, working from home may be new to you, I've been doing it for 10 plus years now. So I've learned a lot of tricks that help me to keep my mind from going cuckoo, So just a little bit backdrop. When I first started, my kids were babies. They were in diapers and pull-ups. And it's a little bit different working from home with smaller kids than it is working with older kids. My kids are 14 and 12 now, so they know when I close the door to my office that it's time for mommy to get some work done. They don't disturb me. They're old enough. And when you have smaller children, I'm going to show you how I did it as a mom with smaller children so that I can get some things done. It was trial and error. And like I said, take these tips with a grain of salt. Take what you can use, what you can't use, throw it out the window and keep it moving. So the first thing you want to do is get in some type of a routine. Don't just wake up every morning, stay in your pajamas or whatever. They tell you it's a great thing to work from home in your pajamas, and that's good. It is a good thing. But for me, I found that I'm most productive if I get out of bed, make my bed up, shower, put on some regular clothes. I'm not saying I got to get dressed up. Some days I like to be cute, and some days I just like like I am now, my little tank top and my sweats, my leggings, and I'm okay. But you want to get into a routine. I don't know for you, but my routine, I'm an early bird. So I'm usually up at 4:30. That's my time where I have to allow myself time to myself to keep my thoughts. I allow time to pray because that's something I do every morning. I have to talk to God, even if it's for a few minutes before I get out of bed. I talk to him, pray, kind of set the tone for the day, because if you don't set the tone for your day, somebody else is lurking around to do just that. So get into a routine. If you have to get up 30 minutes to an hour early so that you can get yourself mentally ready for the day and prepare, then do that. That is something that has worked really well for me since working from home. And then know too that the next thing to keep you productive and to keep you from growing insane, like want to pull out all your hair, is make a to-do list before bed. I found that when I make my to-do list for the next day of what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to kind of put a screenshot here on the side here to show you my calendar for the month of April, how I organize it. But I'm going to also leave the mom's productivity roadmap. It's a thing that I use every day. I show you how to categorize in 3 different categories your priority things. I'm gonna leave that planner sheet in the description, so no need to worry. But when you set the tone for the day before, the night before you go to bed, it gives you something to replay in your subconscious mind throughout the night, because you're gearing up for a productive and profitable next day. So you're kind of going to bed with these things on your mind. So when you wake up, you're fully energized and ready to meet the day, ready to meet whatever is going on. So when you allow yourself to make those to-do lists, at the end of the day, it makes you feel good when you start to check off things that you've accomplished. At least you have those priority things completed in that given day. Now, keep in mind, you have to leave room for emergencies, because like now with everything that's going on, things can happen that are way beyond your control. No need for you to stress yourself all about it, because there's really nothing you can do but go along with it. And so what I've done during this time is I've allowed myself to go hardcore in my business, like things that I need to catch up on, things that I need to come out with. And right now I'm all about educating my audience on how they can be successful working from home, how they can make money from home. So if you're not tuned into my blog, the Mommy Maven's blog, I just released a post on yesterday about 15 legitimate work from home companies that has no startup cost. You can start working from these companies today, because the majority of them are hiring. The rise for work at home jobs are at an all-time high now. So being that you are at home, why not get you a side gig, or maybe this could become your full-time job, you know? But I've made it so easy for you guys to find some ways to bring in income while the government and all those types of things are figuring out what's going on in the world. And then the third thing you want to do is, just because you work from home, keep in mind that this is a legit job. This is something that you have to do to provide, to put a roof over your head. But at the same time, don't get so caught up in just working, and you don't take breaks. Taking breaks will help you to clear your mind, help you to, say for instance, you're working on a blog post, or you're working on applying for jobs and you're just getting stressed out. Sometimes it takes for you to step back from it, take a break, go do something else, maybe go clean or do laundry or something like that. Give your mind a rest, because your mind needs a rest. And I don't know about you guys, but my brain is always going. It's like every time I tell myself I'm going to bed, because I go to bed with the chickens majority of the time. But lately I've been up late because I have so many ideas, and then I'm taking courses, I'm taking classes, trying to better myself. And I have to remind myself to take breaks. And then the next thing you want to do is, because I know how hard it can be to work from home with your kids and everybody else at home, get them involved with household chores. You know, make this a team effort, a family effort. You know, say you want to work in your business or apply for work at home jobs an hour. Ask your kids to give them chores, give them household chores. I know for my kids, they have chores every day. You know, they have to clean their room. One week, one may be on dishes, the next one may be on a bathroom. You know, so one may be on mopping floors, and they each wash their own clothes. You know, give your children something to do, because to be honest with you, they're getting free rent. And until they graduate or whatever, that's your responsibility to teach them how to be self-reliant, teach them how to be able to take care of themselves when they get away from you. Because again, they're not going to always live with you, you know, so you need to be training them now how to take care of themselves, how to keep a house, you know, how to cook. This is the time now that you can get your family involved, because you're used to working from home. I know for me, I'm used to my kids being away from the house at least 8 hours a day. And now with them being home all day, I have to kind of adjust my schedule, because I don't want to neglect them, but also at the same time, I don't want to neglect my business either. You see what I'm saying? So get your kids involved. Don't ever neglect your kids, or if for those of you that are married, don't ever neglect your spouse for the sake of a job or a business, because when all else fails, they're going to be there. They're the ones that have your back. So I want you guys to make sure you know just how important family is. And I'll give you a prime example. When I started my business years ago, and for those of you that are following me, you know I started the LaTersa diaper cakes back in 2010. And well, I was doing it since 2009, but I made it legit 2010. And I was an energizer bunny. I wanted to go to every workshop. I wanted to go to every conference. But what I realized was you have to pick which of these things that will best serve you at the moment, because just going and going and going. And at that time, my children were smaller, and at that time I was married too. So you can't neglect your family running 50 million different places. You got to choose And then you want to do things that are appropriate and that are right for your household. So don't neglect your family, you guys. Make time for your family, love on your family, because so many people don't have that luxury. So make sure you're taking the time out to spend time with your family. And then the next one is have prayer time. I'm not trying to push my religion off on you guys. So before you come at me in the comments, I just say the things that have worked for me, and I want to share them with you. When I have prayer time with my kids, or most days, most nights, if I don't get too sleepy, I have prayer time with them, or I have them to read a scripture before they go to bed, something to put something positive on their minds. And we don't have cable or anything like that, so I don't watch a lot of news. And with what's going on in the world right now, I stay away from the news anyway, because this is a bunch of negativity. I don't want to freak myself out any more than it has to be. I don't want to scare myself or anything. I'm trying to stay positive and stay in a mind frame that all of this, God has it in his control. He knows what the end result is. And I personally feel that this is going to make all of us come out of this a better human being. And if nothing else, come out being a better person. It was well worth it. And then the next one is remember to drink lots of water, you guys. And this is my lemon water. You see my little cute little bottle we got? I got it from Walmart. I think it was 98 cents. But make sure you are drinking a lot of water and staying hydrated, you guys, because if nothing else, you need to make sure you're putting the right nutrients and things inside of your body, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be dehydrated, or you don't want to find yourself making yourself immune to different infections or anything. So I usually put a couple of slices of lemon in my water so that I can make sure I'm flushing out a lot of toxins. So make sure you stay hydrated. The next one is creating systems that work for you. For those of you that are small business owners, mompreneurs, creating those systems that are on automation is going to work heavily for you. For instance, like now, it's turning to a digital world more so than ever. So if you're not utilizing digital products, digital courses, or digital ebooks, anything like that, you are leaving money on the table. So if you have not already created something, with now you being home and you have extra time, think of something that you can teach your potential audience. Think of something that you can put out there that'll help the world in its current state. You always want to show up as a person of an expert in something. Not an expert in everything, but you are an expert in something in your own right. So what is that you can give, or that you can package into a digital course, or a digital ebook, or a digital planner, or a notebook? What can you do that can help, your potential audience? So creating those systems and having those systems in place will help you to not freak out, because we can't control what goes on in the world. The only thing or people we can control is ourselves. So you can set yourself up with these systems in place. That way you won't have to worry about if something of an emergency happens, will your business continue to flourish? Because it will. And then the next tip on how to work from home and keep your sanity is get out and catch some sunshine when you can. I know right now it's recommended to really stay isolated for right now, but go to your door, go to your if you have a balcony, sit on your balcony just to get some fresh air, some sunlight. You need that vitamin D, that vitamin C. You need that. So once a week, I try to get out. I was going on a trail, but I'm kind of a little skeptical. But I try to go out and catch some sunlight, or even just open my blinds to make the sun come in, if that makes sense. And then the next thing is give yourself a end shift. When you're working from home, I'm telling you, it is so easy to get caught up in the moment, because when I'm in my flow and I'm in my grind, it's hard for me to let it go. I have to set timers to let me know that it's time to stop. My kids will come in and say, "Mommy, you work too much. You've worked 15 hours today. You need to take a break." All that, and it's the truth, because I love what I do so much. I get caught up in if I'm studying courses, like lately I've been really studying SEO and studying more into affiliate marketing with my blog, because for those of you who know, I've been blogging for 10 plus years. I should be making a full-time income from that, but I haven't, because I have not, I just haven't really learned the right techniques. And now that I've purchased a new affiliate marketing course, I'm learning 10 times more than I did in this course. And it's crazy. I paid more for the first affiliate marketing course than I did for the one I just paid for. And I'm learning more from this one than I did that one. Things that makes you go, But anyhow, nevertheless, I'm learning something new. And then too, while you're working from home, never stop learning. I'm taking courses, you guys, as we speak. Even though I've been working from home for years, it's still so much more for me to learn. And that's why I come on here every week to share with you ways that you can make money from home, ways that you can work home like today and keep your sanity. Because when you're constantly evolving and constantly allowing yourself to grow as a person, you can flourish better. And working from home can be your blessing in disguise if you prioritize it. And so when you give yourself a in shift, that means close. For me, I found that I have to close the laptop. I have to put the laptop out of my sight, because I'll get up at night, you guys, and have an idea and get right back on my laptop. And I'll look up, it'd be 3, 4 in the morning. That's how much I've been grinding over here. So I want you guys to know that you can work from home. I'm going to leave the link below for the blog post I just posted on the 15 legitimate work from home companies that has no startup cost, that you can get started with them right today. I'm gonna leave that link in the description. Make sure you grab your ultimate guide to working from home worksheets, because everything that I've learned, I've put it in this freebie to help you navigate your way through becoming a new work from home mommy. Or if you just need to refresh, then I have that. I'm gonna also leave that link below in the description box. So remember, you guys, you can work from home and keep your sanity, but it all goes back to these tips. I hope something I said today blesses you. I hope that something I said helps you get started on your work at home career. Listen, remember, you are absolutely enough, and everything that you need, it's already on the inside of you. So God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Mwah.